Gemini moment. Hello, welcome back to my office. I wanted to make this video today for all of you who need a concrete plan in order to move forward with something. Now, if you're like me, you can tend to be pretty scattered about what you want until you have a really concrete plan, and then you can totally move forward with anything and you can conquer the world. Gemini problems. What I'm going to explain today is a low-hanging fruit guide to get yourself started with a yoga practice or some sort of physical practice in order to feel just generally better, have more energy throughout the day, be a little bit more clear cognitively, and just feel good. Now, I just want to make a disclaimer that, take my advice as you need to, chew on it, swallow it, see if it resonates with you, and if not, that's totally okay too. So in this video, I have 3 major things you can do right when you wake up in order to make your morning, make your day, and eventually make your entire life just feel a little bit better as you go through. So with that said, let's start with number 1. The first thing that I recommend to people to do right as they're waking up is to do a body scan. The point of a body scan is to be able to feel what's going on in your body, the sensations that are happening, physical components of what's going on. Maybe you have some tension from the previous day. We just want to get a good sense of where our body is right now in space. Doing a body scan looks something like this. So you can even close your eyes, and you're going to take your awareness all the way from the top of your head in nice slow increments down to the face, down to the neck, all the way down through the whole body. At each one of those levels, we want to take a deep breath and exhale and soften as many muscles as we can. Now, not only does this feel really, really great, but it also brings some awareness to the different layers and pieces of our body, and if we're aware of things, then we can begin to make some changes. Once you know where you are, once you can orient yourself in space, in your own body, then we can take steps to change that however we feel like. So, layer 1, step 1, making sure that we do a body scan, taking note of all the sensations going on in our bodies. If you're interested, I actually just created a really fun video about how to do yoga just from your bed. So if you want to check that out, click the little bar up here. Step number 2, which is where all of these videos up till now take place. Here is where we want to start to add any sort of physical practice that you like, that feels good for you, whether that's a yoga class or a dance class or just a basic warm-up practice, something to get our bodies moving and fluid. If we just wake up in the morning and stare at our phones for 45 minutes to 5 million hours, we're not moving our body, we're not firing our neurons, we're not doing all of these really lovely things to start to wake ourselves up and be more present in the world. If you can incorporate a physical practice to your morning right as you're waking up, not only are you going to feel more refreshed, you're going to feel more awake, alive, your muscles and your joints are going to feel really good, and you're just going to notice a change overall after a consistent practice. Find something that you enjoy doing, or whatever floats your boat. It doesn't have to be anything complex or new or hard. It could just be some movement that you like to do. Try it out. The third and final step on our low-hanging fruit program is going to be finding some breath work that works for you. Obviously, when we're doing all these other physical practices, we're going to be breathing because we have to, right? But this one is more about finding some awareness in what we're doing with our breathing. One of the things that we can start to work on is our lung capacity, and we'll be doing a couple more videos on this at a later time. If we can find a way, maybe take 10 minutes to practice this, we can expand our lung capacity. We can make it a lot easier to connect to our bodies, and we'll be able to just generally be de-stressing all the time. There's tons of benefits to that, which we'll get into later. Number 3, making sure that we have some sort of breath work practice that we're doing. There's lots of resources on this, and we'll be doing a lot of videos on this at a later time. So that's all for now. I hope that gives you just a little bit of guidance. Hopefully it gets you a little bit more inspired to have a morning regimen that isn't staring at your phone, which I'm totally guilty of sometimes. So if you have any questions, just reach out. I'm Alexandra from Alexandra and Roman, and we specialize in yoga classes, dance classes, energy work, all sorts of really great things to help you feel a little bit better throughout your day and through your life. So hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll talk later. Bye.